they meet on the battlefield right now for what's going to be an intense winners finals. Fun fact about the last time they played, I believe it was at Smash Factor, or S Factor as it's known now, and I think Cosmos had brought out the corn, right, and lost in that effort. I don't recall the last time he used Aegis, but let me tell you something about Zomba and Aegis is, everybody will say, yes, this match absolutely is won by Aegis. I tend to have some differing opinions on that, especially after what I saw last week where Zomba dismantled two of the best Aegis in the building in Spargo and Shuton. So you go ahead and make your own conclusions, but right now Zomba looking poised and prepped to take this first stock.
Absolutely, a monstrous lead right now for Zomba. 67% is the differences in terms of damage right now. We see Zomba holding down center stage. Cosmos grabbing that gyro right now. He finds himself off stage. Nice coverage using the Nair, and we see right now a bear to close out the stock in his favor in a phenomenal edge guard.
That is just like, again, just full on confidence. A matchup he has familiarized himself with. Down to a science, man. There is no losing matchup here as far as I'm concerned, and Zomba going to make that very apparent. But Cosmos, we've already seen what he was able to do against Siski, okay? So we know he can definitely pull out those tough wins no matter the odds against him. But Zomba just a different animal the entirety of this tournament. I think he's only dropped, I want to say Zomba's only dropped one game so far, and I think that was to Neo. I could be mistaken, but all of his matches have been very convincing victories. So I got to give him a lot of credit and trying to work on another one here against my boy Cosmos right now, getting clipped up a little bit. Loves that conversion, the rotor arms off of those tilts. It's a nasty scene we're seeing right now.
And I'm seeing absolute demolition here from Zomba. He is absolutely putting on a show for us right now. The question is, will Zomba be able to close out the stock? And yes, he does.
Wow.
Indeed, 3 stocks to 1 right now in this first game of Winners Finals EE, and the pressure is continuing. But right now, Cosmos looking to create a reversal situation, looking to get the very first stock in his favor.
Yeah, he has a lot of work to do right now. Obviously, you kind of look at that debilitating lead that Zomba has amassed. The first thing you're thinking, like, yeah, this game is over. And honestly, it probably pretty much is, but maybe just picking up on some habits and some patterns is something that Cosmos could take away from this first game, because it has been an incredible showing from Zomba. Despite losing that to the fair, it is still far and away in his favor. The confirms, bro, has been it for Zomba. Oh, big whiff right there from Cosmos, but doesn't really get punished off that low landing lag for Aegis. Going to help out in that situation, but getting chucked up once again.
And right
wow.
Now,
oh, my Lord.
My Lord.
You're done. Yeah, you're done.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, you're done. That's just crazy top game right there, pause, that we just saw from Zomba.
The snipe from Zomba was absolutely insane to close out the first game in his favor right now. It is 1-0 in Winners Finals with Zomba in the lead. I know you were telling me earlier, EE, that Cosmos was actually hoping that Zomba would be the person to meet him in this set of Winners Finals.
Well, I think it's mainly because he kind of relishes the challenge. Again, you go back a couple years, these two used to have a really big rivalry, just going back and forth and trading sets. But obviously, Zomba has just taken off as of late like a rocket. You know what I'm saying? The last year or so has really been an incredible streak of consistency. And we know just how dominant Zomba has been. And that's the thing. When he's winning a match, as we've seen all throughout this bracket, it is in convincing fashion. So Cosmos really have to up the ante right now if he wants to get a game on the board, let alone the set. Let's see if he can do it.
Absolutely, and right now we are on small battlefield, ladies and gentlemen. Game number 2 in Winners Finals, Zomba versus Cosmos. We see Cosmos up to a very strong lead. He whiffs the rotor arms, and right now an advantage for Cosmos, trying to make the best out of the situation. Zomba finds himself at center stage once more. Excellent use of the projectiles right here, trying to cover every single option. Right now, Cosmos gets the grab, down throw into a forward air. We're going to see him if he's going to be able to continue the pressure. It is back and forth, neck and neck between these two players.
Definitely liking what I'm seeing more here on small battlefield. Seems like Cosmos is a little bit more comfortable, right? Kind of settling in early as opposed to what we saw in the last game. And this might help him a lot. If he can pop Zomba up and get kind of a read on some of those landing options, can definitely secure him a lot of damage. But of course, this is the fate of so many opponents that Zomba has had to go against, is when they get chucked off stage. Even if you don't lose your stock, you're taking a considerable amount of damage. When you're on stage, that is your time to really push the pace, as Cosmos demonstrates right there. Bread and butter down there into, well, doesn't even matter right there. Just closing the gap and not allowing Cosmos to build any considerable lead, but at least the stocks are even.
Absolutely. Right now, stocks are even EE between these two American competitors. Right now, we see huge moves being made by both players. It's 2 stocks to 2 right now. And Cosmos, with a healthy lead of 61%, Zomba finds himself off stage right now. We're going to see if Combo or if Cosmos is going to be able to continue this pressure, but it's looking like Zomba has the opportunity to create a reversal right now. Cosmos finds himself at over 100% right now at the ledge up against Zomba. We see right now back and forth between these two players. Down tilt. Gonna see him at the ledge once more. The up tilt. No follow-up after it. Cosmos, nice awareness. And we see right now Zomba continuing on with the pressure, pushing the gas pedal, a grab into an up throw, and it seals the second stock in his favor.
Yeah, good recognition on his part to know, like, yep, absolutely, that is going to go ahead and take the stock. Just hit him with the up throw. It's not anything sexy right now, but it is effective, right? And that's really all it comes down right now, is being effective and getting yourself into the winner side of Grand Finals, with Zomba continuing to take strides to that very placement. Again, start off well for Cosmos, struggling a little bit. Zomba able to jump out of that on the likes. You notice the consistent usage of the top, whether it be offense or defense. It has been the go-to option for Zomba, really helping apply a lot of pressure in some of these tricky situations.
And I'm loving the patience that Cosmos is showing at ledge. He's trying to time out the gyro perfectly, but we see Zomba take the second game with a 2-stock lead.
It's just levels to this, bro. Like, even though Cosmos did strike first, he got the stock off, you know, got first blood, it did not matter. Zomba's like, okay, a little bit of a breath right here, rally quickly, and then just smother him with pressure. Doesn't matter if I'm using my great boxing tools, my zoning, my projectile. It does not matter. I've got the options. But does Cosmos have the answers to at least get on the board? Big game 3 right now. Let's see if he can do it.
Yeah, we are going to go ahead and get started with this next game right now, transitioning into the game number 3. Zomba with a huge 2-0 lead in this set of winners finals right now. Cosmos strong start, getting a nice combo in, continuing on this pressure right here. Zomba trying his best to get back on stage, but Cosmos with this phenomenal play at ledge right here. But we see Zombo. Oh my god.
Wow, okay, yep. Great coverage from Zomba. No matter what side you're landing on, he was there to greet you. All right, so going super low, not where you want to be. I love that, because traditionally we see Zomba line up and go for dare. That time said, you know what, let me mix it up a little bit, throw an option you haven't seen before, use that gyro again. As I said, the continued MVP tool of Zomba to just snipe out that stock, man. And obviously something I'm sure Cosmos would take 10 out of 10 times if he saw it coming. But the one time you don't, it's disaster.
Absolutely. Right now it is 3 stocks to 2 with Zomba in a huge lead, 87% up against the 61%, and Cosmos gets the stocks back even right now, 82%. However, on Cosmos it is a little rough, but we know this character, Aegis, is able to rack up damage so quick, EE.
100%, bro. That is not a problem at all. Oh, but what an interception on the recovery. The laser coming through and obliterating that stock. Wow.
That is an absolutely insane edge guard from Zomba right there. But we see Cosmos, he is still in it and doing his best to keep the fight going right here. 62%, nice combo from Cosmos. And right now, Zomba, he's looking poised to take this 3rd game of Winners Finals, EE.
Yeah, I mean, right now, from what I'm seeing, bro, nobody in this bracket has had any answers for what Zomba has brought to the table. And even in Winners Finals, it seems to still be the tail of the tape, as this beatdown really getting out of hand. Cosmos just swinging for dear life with a big-time smash attack. Nobody home, however. And he is just doing anything he can to try and get a setup to just open up this game. But, you know, I say he was looking forward to fighting Zomba. Sometimes it's in one of those situations where be careful what you wish for.
Absolutely, and right now, down smash from Zomba. We could be seeing the last few seconds of this game, ladies and gentlemen. Cosmo sitting at 122% at ledge. Zomba with a healthy lead right now, but we see a potential reversal situation right now as Zomba gets back on the stage. The back air does not connect right now. Nice clank right here. The grab, are we going to see an up throw? No, it's a back throw from Zomba right there, and the laser snipe. However, Cosmo is going to be able to get it back. He tried to close it off with the rotor arms. However, right now we see potentially right here what's going to be the option from Zomba. But right now, Cosmos, this could be it right here, and the up throw closes out the stock 3-0, winning over in dominant fashion. Zomba secures his spot in Grand Finals from winner's side.
The most consistent thing about this event outside of the entertainment value it has produced is the dominant fashion in which Zomba has bulldozed each and every one of his opponents he has gone up against. Again, I only think he's dropped one game so far to Neo, maybe two I might have missed at some point, but it has been an incredible showing thus far, and you got to show that kid a lot of